Yes, action figures. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit back so we can give those who are watching us a little bit of an insight into what's happening at Startup Weekend. And first, the first thing I want to talk to you about is how did you get to this idea? What's your idea, and what's the startup you're going to future generate from Startup Weekend?
So I think I'll start by introducing what we're doing. I came here to launch Hustler Tribe, which is a startup community where actually an entrepreneur community where entrepreneurs can give out their couch for free for other entrepreneurs to stay on when they're traveling. So if you'd come to Budapest and you for a conference, for example, you could look at who is willing to lend a couch for a fellow entrepreneur, and then you could save on the travel cost because it's free, or the accommodation cost, and already getting involved in the ecosystem by meeting your host, and hopefully he or she is a very kind host who will then introduce you to other people in the ecosystem. So it's a great networking tool. It's a great community builder. And the reason why I launched this is because this was a service that actually existed in my early startup days. I think from 2012 to like 2013, 14-ish. But after it got acquired by a company, they ceased operating after a while. And since then, yearly, this conversation comes up that we really miss this service. And nobody has recreated it. They have tried. We've seen some people, or some, actually at Startup Weekend, it has been pitched before, but it hasn't been successfully executed. And I came here to try it and to execute it successfully.
Okay, so how many people are there in your team right now and working on what?
Yeah, we're kind of a big team. We have 8 people in the
Wow.
team,
Okay.
which is a challenge to manage. But we have 2 tech guys, one guy who's kind of halfway between tech and business, which I think is a very good person to have. And we have the rest is business people, marketing or business backgrounds.
Okay, so what's your main challenge right now? It's Saturday. It's 5:30, almost 6. So what is the main thing that you have to solve until tomorrow when you will start getting ready for the pitches?
So it's actually we're going to finish the landing page today, and we're going to accept signups and send out referral links so people can invite other people. And we already want to get a lot of signups by the time that we pitch tomorrow. And to do that, we need privacy policy, GDPR policy, terms of service, etc., to create that in time to have the design ready for the landing page. I think those are the big challenges for now.
Did you do any kind of work on validating your idea, trying a little bit of customer research to see if you're addressing the problem properly or if they really need this startup idea, this product idea?
Well, we did some validation, but since it was a service that I used, many of my friends used, and about 5,000 entrepreneurs used back in the day, the validation is somewhat already there, although obviously the markets can change. But we wanted to focus on trying to find a business model, because it's very hard always to build a business model around startups because startups don't have a lot of money. So we were looking at different options and trying to find who the business model is for, who would our customers be, and validating the business model, not really the product itself this weekend.
Okay, so can you let me know how is the Startup Weekend event turning out for you so far?
It's a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. You meet very cool people. The host, the organizing team are also wonderful. So it's always good to meet them. And I always like to meet very different-minded people. And here we have all sorts of people. Many of them, it's their first startup event they ever attended. And they have a totally fresh mindset. And it's also good to talk to them. I know some people who have been to many startup weekends who are here. And it's also great to talk with them about how things evolve, how they change. So it's a really, really fun event.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yay. Good job, Andre and the team. So apart from this, what is the outcome that you expect at the end of the event?
So I think the ideal outcome for me would be to find somebody, a tech guy, who is willing to work on this even after the event. And I think that would be a success for me. On top of that, if we could achieve like a decent number of signups who are actually interested in the product by the time we finish the startup weekend, I would be super happy.
Okay. Do you have the feeling that you might have found one of the co-founders you were looking for?
Potentially, yes.
Can you tell us her name or his name?
His name is Daniel.
Daniel. Hey.
I have to convince him to quit his job. No, but
Not right now,
Not right
but
now, but, like,
eventually.
if he, I would be very happy if he would, at least in his free time, spend some time working on the product and see where we can take it.
Okay, if there would be one word or one sentence to summarize your experience here at Startup Weekend Timisoara, what would that be? Don't get too rushed on this, okay? Think about it mindfully. Okay, not that mindfully, but yes.
Not that mindfully, okay. Beautiful seaside with waves, sometimes just coming in, sometimes crashing on you.
Okay. Very
Not that
poetical,
abstract.
yes.
Try something
An
more to the
adjective
point.
maybe, or
Lots of ups and downs.
lots of ups and downs. Okay, but the main theme is that is it a positive experience
Of
for
course,
you?
yeah, it's definitely a positive experience, and it's an inspiring experience.
Thank you so much. You inspire us also. Thank you.
Thank you.
High five. Yes. Yes.
Say